am with Steve and Matt from Oktoberfile. So,
Hello.
how are you guys doing?
Good, well, thank you.
Doing very well. So, how does it feel to actually be here this year? Because there was a lot of problems last year, and you guys had to pull out.
Good, yeah. It was unfortunate, but we fulfilled the rest of the festivals this year. This is the last one of the year, so I think we owe everybody a good show from last year, and fully intend to give it to them.
Oh, that's cool. So, a good sort of strong final show.
Absolutely, yeah.
We're well up for it here today, yeah. We're very psyched to be here. Because I say, because we blew out last year, it was really disappointing, and that was right at the end of all the festival season we did last year. So I think we're really up for a good one today.
So how hard, is it when you have to pull out that show? I know last year there was some sort of health problems. When you actually have to pull out, how does it feel?
Well, it's gutting, obviously. It was a medical thing that Ben had. He had a hernia from singing, obviously, because vocally it's quite strained, and wasn't able to deliver. But yeah, it's upsetting, obviously, especially when we saw sort of things on Facebook and what have you, like, I'm really disappointed that I didn't get to see Oktoberfile at Bloodstock. No one likes to let anybody down. So obviously it means double to us this year that we make it up for it.
And one of the other bands on the label, on Candlelight Records, that were on, went to filled in for us, and they're really good friends of ours. We just did Metal Camp with them, so we travelled together, and it was just, as much as I was really pleased for them to have a good show, I was here watching the gig thinking really wanted to be playing ourselves, but I was happy they had a good show, and they're really good friends of ours, so we wish them well. So.
Oh, that's good. So how long are you guys going to be hanging around for? Are you going to be checking out any other bands today, or?
Yeah, I think we've got press all day. I think we're going to go and see a few things probably around and about, and then we're going to get ready to play. Then we're going to play a really, really angry set, and then we're going to get really, really drunk.
Sounds pretty good. Anything further?
That's the general plan.
No,
That's pretty much what's going to happen. Okay. Now,
it's worked before.
Good system. Now, I want to quickly talk about last year. You guys appeared in a zombie comedy type film, Zombie Driftwood.
We did, yeah.
And you're on the soundtrack as well. What appealed to you guys to do that? Because the kind of metal zombies.
2 weeks. Hold on, 2 weeks in the Cayman Islands, right?
Yeah.
With as much alcohol as we could drink, being treated like rock stars, and we were in a movie.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think.
Where's the downside?
Yeah. Do you think you guys are going to leave the metal industry? Do you feel like pursuing any kind of B-movie acting career?
Have you seen that film? There was acting in it.
We were the best thing in it, which doesn't say a lot.
The only good bit in that film was when we actually play the whole track falter, and there's no acting going on. There's actually no acting going on.
Yeah.
I think it was. Those films are meant to be purposely bad.
Yes.
But I don't think that film was actually meant to be that purposely that bad. Actually.
Oh, really?
I think the general thing is that it's. As far as we were concerned, it was a good opportunity to do. You're in a band, and some guy says, "I really love your band. You want to go down to the Cayman Islands for 2 weeks?"
Is that pretty much how it happened?
Yeah, and you saw us on the Fear Factory and said, "I'd love you guys to be in it. I want to use Falter. I want to use some other music on it. Would you guys be in it?" And we were like, and we get a free video. There were so many plus sides. You don't turn down the opportunity of a lifetime. It was just, I think, kind of disappointing that, as much as they tried their best with it, obviously the film wasn't really very good. And even by kind of, if it's supposed to be a B movie, it's definitely a Z movie. It was just pretty awful, really. So, but we had a lot of fun doing it, and that's all you can ask for out of life. Really, it's a good new experience and lots of fun doing something. So,
out of it as well. The video looks good. It was probably.
We also met lots of really, really nice people when we were making it. There's a lot of really nice people in the film, so we were really happy about that. So a good experience. But I think if we're ever in another, I don't think we're ever. I'm still waiting on my Oscar. And Matt was up for a BAFTA, but it wasn't actually. BAFTA doesn't actually explain what it actually meant. But it's really not very good. Have you seen it?
Not yet, no.
Keep it that way. Do yourself a favour.
Now, I want to talk about any new material, because Our Soul to You came out last year. Is there anything that fans can expect in the near future?
We've written one new song for the new album in a year, because we've been actually. Well, I think we'd had. Last year was really busy actually for some reason, and we ended up doing a lot of shows here and there, but it ended up being a busy year. And then we didn't really get around to any writing. And then this year we literally got prepared for a load of festivals. So we've got one new song which is actually in the set, and it's called. Can you swear on Bloodstock TV?
You can swear if you want.
It's called I Fuck the Day.
Okay.
And it's off our new record. It's basically the kind of the ground. It's basically. There's a story. It's kind of going to be a vehicular concept album. The next record, and I Fuck the Day is about someone's miserable day. And it's about the despondency and stuff. So it's kind of the basis of the new record. But we're really pleased about the direction that we're going. It's really discordant and it's really angry and more intense than what we've done before. So it's even angrier.
Fantastic. That's really
See, for two cheery chappies, we write some very angry music. So.
Do you let it all out in the music?
Oh, absolutely. Tonight I'm going to look like it's going to be a riot on stage tonight, but a positive one.
Oh, I'm quite excited.
We'll be stealing nothing.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So what's after this? So this is your last festival.
We're doing the Candlelight Festival tour in November, which is 12 British bands on Candlelight, including Discharge, Orange Goblin, Anil Nathrak, Winter Philith, Zirath, who are playing today. There's us, Falak from Scotland, Woden's Thrones. There's the whole British roster of Candlelight is doing. I think we're doing London, Manchester, Glasgow, and I think it's Leeds. So it's a whole day festival in 4 venues. So we're going to do that in November, which should be pretty big shows. And then because of the constraints of obviously working everything, then we just had to kind of be careful about what. And Ben's he's just become a father, so he's obviously quite been busy with that recently. So then we're just kind of picking him. Then we're trying to do like maybe 20 or 30 shows next year, right? And you reckon it, but just kind of do this kind of bigger events and play to more people. Yeah. So that's what we've been doing really.
That's great.
That's the plan.